When thinking of heroes, the first image that springs to mind might be that of a caped crusader or mask-wearing vigilante. It's possible you might even think of doctors, firefighters, or teachers. Heroes can come in much smaller packages, though. They don't always need to fight crime or perform brain surgery. Sometimes, it's the simplest action that can initiate the chain of events needed to save a life and earn the title. Just take this amazing story of a little girl whose simple curiosity has some people calling her a hero in her own right. You might imagine heroes as those with extraordinary abilities who are armed with magic shields and capes that flutter as they leap over buildings or soar through the air. Sometimes, though, the greatest heroes come in unlikely forms. The first hero in this story doesn't patrol Gotham City. Rather, she's a 6-year-old girl who lives in Londonderry, Northern Ireland. While she doesn't keep the streets free of masked villains, she does do a pretty good job patrolling the area behind her house. Her name is Kara Beto, and she was playing outdoors when she heard a strange noise. Curious, she followed the sound until she approached a pile of rocks covering a wooden pallet. What she saw underneath that debris would change her life. At the bottom of a small hole was an elderly boxer, and from her vantage point from above, Kara could tell that she was in poor shape. Knowing immediately that she needed to help the animal, Kara sped home as fast as she could to find help. Kara told her father, Kenny Beto, that a dog had fallen into a hole and needed help. As soon as they reached the hole, however, Kenny could tell that his daughter had drastically misread the situation. In an interview with the Belfast Telegraph, Kenny said, Kara came home and said a pup had fallen down a manhole, but when I went with her back to where the dog was, I could see that wasn't the case at all. This was an adult dog that was left to starve to death down this concrete hole. Obviously, Kenny was deeply upset by what he saw. Still, the situation was even worse than even he originally believed. Kenny lowered himself into the manhole and inspected the boxer, only to realize that the poor thing was also blind. It is beyond my understanding how anyone could be this callous, he said. Kara watched as her father carefully lifted the boxer and carried her to safer ground. Kenny could feel the dog's ribs through her fur as he lifted her, and he told the Telegraph that it was clear it had been quite a while since she had eaten. Luckily, Kenny knew just the way to remedy that. He and Kara brought the struggling pooch home and emptied out an entire tin of dog food. The boxer scarfed the whole meal down in under 15 seconds. The Beto family decided the best course of action would be to shelter the boxer, whom they named Bella, for the night. To ensure that Bella received the best care possible, the Beto family contacted the Rainbow Reaming Centre, a Northern Ireland non-profit dedicated to finding good homes for unwanted animals. We are a family of animal lovers, Kenny said. Helen Davies, Kenny's aunt, and the founder of Rainbow Reaming, commented on Bella as well. This dog was left to die down that hole, and she would have died if little Kara hadn't gone and told her daddy. The dog is just in a really bad way and her teeth are all broken or worn away. We do not know who put her in the hole, Helen added, but we do have evidence that she was neglected over a long period of time and that she was used exhaustively for breeding. The reason for Bella's worn teeth was even more horrific. The family figured that the damage to Bella's teeth likely occurred from trying to bite through a metal chain. Though they couldn't confirm this, the belief was that Bella had been chained for some time and had tried to free herself from her bondage. Unfortunately, the bad news kept piling up. After a thorough examination by a veterinarian, evidence showed that Bella was at high risk of coming down with pyometra, a deadly disease spurred by the infection of a dog's uterus. Bella was abused in a puppy mill, at a great expense to her health. Luckily, the family was up to the challenge. For someone to profit off this kind of abuse, as Bella's abusers were likely able to sell her pups for $400 apiece, made them sick to their stomachs. So, besides nursing Bella back to health, they had another mission: to catch the abusers. Helen had a lot to say about the unregulated nature of breeding and selling pups. It also bothers me that these people don't pay any tax on that. There are millions of pounds being made in this country every year from such breeders, and they are usually selling pups that are not at all well. Clearly, the scope of the problem far exceeded just Bella. Bella and Kara's story served as a prudent reminder that, sometimes, heroes can come in tiny packages. Had Kara not acted so quickly, there would be no telling what was in store for Bella. Thanks to Kara's discovery, the Reaming Center posted the story on Facebook and reminded more than 750,000 viewers about the horrors of puppy mills. After examinations and a few hearty meals, the Rainbow Reaming Center placed Bella into a foster care rehabilitation program. There, Bella received the love she had been missing for a lifetime, and even briefly reunited with her heroes, the Beetles. Thankfully, it didn't take long for the center to find Bella a brand new permanent home. The best part? Her adopters owned another boxer, named Sonny, who could be Bella's new brother. The new family told the rescue center that Bella adjusted to her life quickly. Bella is now starting to relax and enjoy life, her home comforts, bossing her brother about, and enjoying her fish or chicken dinners daily, they reported happily. Thanks to Kara, Kenny, and the Rainbow Reaming Center, Bella was finally able to enjoy a life full of love and happiness. And while the Beto family may not wear capes or carry magic shields, that wouldn't have stopped Bella from calling them her heroes. Unfortunately, Bella passed away in 2015, but her story serves as an important reminder that anyone can make a difference in an animal's life, and that is always worth it. Who wouldn't want to be a dog's hero?